your host, Jay Loner Sr. And on today's show, we're going to be getting into the transfer portal and the Colorado Buffaloes. But before that, please like, subscribe, and comment and help us get into the algorithms. All right. First off, Happy New Year. I know I haven't been around for a couple of days. Had COVID, so did the family. So we were laying low and trying to get rid of it. But we're back in effect and ready to go. Hope you got your coffee cups ready. I surely do. Cheers. The Buffs grabbed four players out of the portal on day two offensive and two defensive players. Today's focus is going to be on the defensive side of the ball and not the offensive side. The defense, in my opinion, is the side that needs the most help. We have to replace 10 starters on defense alone. 10. That's a lot of people to have to replace in one offseason. But with the transfer portal being so early and only one portal season this year, that's the new rule. Remember now, only one portal season. This is going to help you get those guys in and get acclimated sooner to your schemes and everything that you want to do on the defensive side of the ball. Because Coach Rob Livingston doesn't have a set scheme. It's what my players like. What they do best, we're gonna have them do. And then from there, we're gonna build the defense from there. The first signature signing or commitment in the transport portal was from the defensive side of the ball was Yamil Talib, nephew of NFL great Aqib Talib. Now, some of you Colorado fans might remember Aqib Talib from when he played in Denver for a short period of time. He was a great corner, great corner, and you can see him now on. He's got a show with Skip Bayless right now, but very very good corner. Uh, and the second player is Lamont Lester Jr. These two edges are looking to be the cornerstone of the defense this upcoming season with the departures of Alex McPherson and London Merritt. Talib is a 6'2", 240-pound red shirt freshman. He had 27 tackles and one interception and one tackle for loss this past season in Charlotte in 5 games. Lester Jr. is a defensive end out of New Jersey and had 17 solo tackles, 11 and a half tackles for loss, and 9.5 sacks this past season. This is a good start, a very good start, in my opinion, for the Buffs. I wish they would have started in the middle more, but I understand you had to replace those edges because you have no edges out there besides Quincy Wiggins. It's the only edge you have. So he's going to set the standard for that room. Hopefully, he steps up. Coach Prime says it all the time. He looks like an action figure. Well, football ain't about looks. It's about execution and physicality. You can look the part. You can look. Coach Prime says it all the time. A whole lot of Tarzans, but they really Janes. Everybody wants to be Tarzan, but a whole full of Janes. Is he a Jane that in a Tarzan body? I have to ask these questions because nobody else's teams wants to. They want to say, "Oh, Quincy Wiggins. Oh, he was action figure built." Okay, he could be action figure. So is Ken. Action figure built. Ken and Barbie. But he the softest thing since softness. You hear me? I'm not saying Quincy Wiggins is soft. Let's stop right there. I'm not saying that. I'm questioning his football toughness. You got all the muscles. You look like Miles Garrett Jr. out here, but you play like Sharman. So we have to get the defensive line and the linebacking core in order and fast. It starts with up the middle. I'm looking forward to what the Buffs do at linebacker. And under Coach Hart, man, let's just be honest and real. Coach Hart, you were a great coach, a player's coach. but you weren't a coach's coach. You weren't a fundamentals coach. You didn't get the message across. That's why 2 of the 3 seasons in Colorado, your linebacking core was subpar. Okay, we're gonna stop with the let's not say what's the truth to spare somebody's feelings to be in somebody else's good graces. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna speak football. And football facts is Coach Hart, you were subpar as coaching at this level. And with that being said, Coach Prime made a move away from his longtime friend and coach of over 20 years from the Truth Academy to Jackson State to Colorado with Coach Hart. He switched to former linebacker and linebacker coach and defensive coordinator from Virginia Tech and Chris Marv. No nonsense, gonna stop the run. That's first and foremost. You gonna stop the run if you play for Chris Marv. You gonna be physical if you play for Chris Marv. You gonna be in the right gap. There's not gonna be no missed assignments or you're gonna be sitting down here on the side. It's not because I want to punish you. It's I want I don't want to punish the team because you're on the field. The Buffs are in desperate need of somebody that can patrol and control the middle of the field. I think they're going in the right direction with this. It, they have set up a visit with I think is the number one linebacker coming out of G5, and that's Gideon Lamprin. Gideon ESPN Lamprin, and yes, everybody, that is his legal name. His legal middle name is ESPN. Lamprin has showed the ability to be able to handle the responsibility of controlling and patrolling. See, that's twofold. The middle of the field this season with 65 solo tackles, 54 tackles, assisted tackles. That's a total of 119 tackles right there from your middle linebacker in 12 games. 17 and a half tackles for loss and two and a half sacks and 2 forced fumbles. Nose for the football. That's what that tells me. He's going to put his nose on the football, and he has a nose for the football. I will admit, if the Buffs can pull off this linebacker into the fold with Preston Ashley and the Pecco boys and these 2 edges they just got, I will say it's going to start to look a lot better on the defensive end of the ball. Let's see what day 3 brings, okay? That's today, day 3. Let's see if they can't pull that together. And I know they got some defensive linemen coming in too today and tomorrow and Tuesday. So let's see if they're in. Let's see if they can't get them signed on the dotted line and keep them in Boulder, you guys. All right. Skull Buffs.